Oh, okay. So yeah, we're gonna get to Giannis on the juice. But yeah, so
What is this? I've never
nah,
heard
I'm
this.
looking at the shit I be sending you. So Lonzo
Nigga.
Ball gets real honest with his brother Liangelo Ball, telling him the NBA is not a realistic future for him and it's better to play overseas. But Liangelo Ball is still saying he wants to play in the NBA.
Well, I think Lonzo's telling him to do the realest shit he ever wrote, and then Lonzo might be trying to give him a little hint, like go play over there, ball out, and then come do your tryout. Because then you know what I mean. You'll have
Because
a
niggas make it from over there to over here all the time.
yeah, you'll have a better highlight and go over there, average 25, 26. Then you're gonna get a team, and then you're gonna get some play time. You know what I
And
mean. So yeah, yeah. I mean, he, when it comes to basketball and in these families like that, it's always one brother that's not gonna kind of
he's
partake.
he's good. He was good enough to have played at UCLA and got drafted. He was 100% because you're looking at a guy.
To me, he got the best game. He's the best shooter out of all of them. He has the
He's the
fewest.
best shooter. He's about 6'6",
He's
2,
physical.
250. Like
Yeah,
he got that a little bit of that Carmelo post game where
yeah,
he's he's too big for someone who's usually as tall as him, but someone bigger than him, he's usually quicker than them. And he's
yeah.
skilled enough to get around him and create his own shot. So he's a mismatch issue. And he also happens to be a spot up 3-point shooter.
He can
What
shoot.
his issue
Like
is the his issue, all his issue is off the court.
I was just gonna
So
say that off the court. He's the nigga. He's the
his
nigga.
issues to fuck shit. His
He's
issues to
the
fuck
nigga.
shit.
He's his daddy's son, bro. He took that. That's all the varsity. That's my boy. He's in the gym lifting with me. Like you can tell he's the one. You know what I mean? He like he
He's
was.
yeah, his issues to fuck shit. This nigga, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Anytime I see these young niggas, like I understand, bro.
Yeah.
I think he's a fucking baller. Chino Hills was in the same league as my high school,
Oh,
so I seen these
yeah,
niggas play.
I think out of all of them, he has the best shot. If he get on a real team, he's gonna put in work. He could be their Clay. He could be their Clay, really Clay plus a little bit more, but he could be their Clay because he's gonna play both sides. Both all their game, they play both sides of the ball.
They
They all
do.
play defense and they got offensive game. So him with the right situation, yeah. If he's on the Clippers, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. He'd have some firing
Yeah.
power.
With James Harden, you feel me? We got you know what I'm saying James Harden, but James Harden can make him better and develop him. You know what I mean?
I mean,
James Harden is playing good right now.
and yeah, and like I said, him is the shit off the court to fuck shit. Like even I'm sure he goes to bed every night like fuck, I shouldn't have done that stupid shit in China. That fucked up his
Yeah,
whole trajectory. But even
yeah.
past that, if I'm a scout and I see
UCLA.
you running around with love and hip hop bitches, I'm off it. I don't. I'm like, all right, you still ain't get it. You still ain't get it. Cause then if you doing that, nigga, I'm gonna want to see you fighting with Mendices and all this other shit that can, you know what I mean? I don't want to see.
I never seen him on. I don't think he on the show. He just got old
But I'm
girl.
saying you putting yourself in that world. You can't be in that world and still be trying to make it to the league, bro. You gotta stay far away from NDC, Safaris, all them niggas, because they ain't trying to make it to the league.
Mm-hmm.
You could, yeah. So
No,
is he?
you're right. You're right.
he
You're right. You're absolutely right. But this is another thing where the social media fucks us up because we didn't know what these niggas was doing 10 to 15 years ago. Off, we didn't know what these niggas was living like or doing what bitches they had or nothing. You know what I mean? Now it's so open and yeah, like I said, some team owners are probably looking like, well, shit, I do want him, I do him, but damn, he with this. My daughter watches Love and Hip Hop. I see that that like I said, that whole brand comes with a lot of fuckery and messery. You know what I mean?
exactly.
So I,
A whole lot of unprofessionalism and unseriousness.
I think Lonzo was telling him the real though, like, yeah, go overseas, go get your bread, go get your money, go get your bread, and nigga, it's gonna be. I'm saying maybe or we'll be able to slide you in. They want to see them niggas on the same team, at least two of them. So that might be the thing.
He's the one that could plug it. He was on Charlotte.
Yeah, he was on the G League team. Yeah,
Well,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know what the fuck happened with that, but it's just probably
I think they kind of hating on that nigga. So I think
it comes from the hate they got for his pops.
and that's what I'm saying. I think
Because if they didn't hate his pops, LaMelo would be on the Warriors. But since LeVar said that whole shit when Lonzo got drafted, my son better than Steph Curry, and you got your son that play the same position as Steph Curry coming in again. They're like, we don't even want to deal because if this nigga start balling, we don't. I told you my son better than Steph Curry. They don't want to see none of that shit.
I think what happened with that was no. Remember, Clay got hurt that same day of the draft that night, and it was reported that night, and they already had drafted Wiseman. Now the Clay,
No,
if
no, they
Clay,
knew he was. No.
no, listen, I
Oh
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah, 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 yeah. When he got hurt
I was
training.
watching the draft.
when
I
he
was
got
watching.
hurt training.
They reported that night because if they would have took Melo Ball, bro. If they knew Clay was hurt already, they would have took that nigga. They would have been a splash family, and it would have been a problem. But
I mean, they had a
besides,
nigga.
besides the fact that I'm saying, I think it's gonna take for LaMelo Ball to play in the playoffs. Once he play in the playoffs and the lights get on him and he light shit up, that's gonna bring the excitement to their name again. And now then the second brother be able to come. Then he got a little bit more pull. Once we see him in some commercials like Ant-Man and John, like once LaMelo gets that one little commercial besides a Puma commercial that where you can kind of see, you know what I mean? Because he did have the AT&T commercial with his dad, and like, hey, that's my son or whatever. But once he get one more little major, then he got to go to the playoffs, bro. And once he goes to the playoffs, it's on. The sky's the limit for that boy because he's nasty on me.
Yeah,
You know
he's nice as
what
fuck.
I mean? You
They've
know what I
lost in
mean?
a play in a couple of years in a row now. So hopefully that next step
I
is
mean,
them actually making it.
he needs to be like a fifth or sixth seed. I mean, we need to see him in the playoffs. I need to see him on TV, prime time. We need to see all the young niggas on prime time TV. Him, Halliburton, you know what I'm saying? Ja, Zion, if his big ass can get right, you know what I mean? I want to see all the young niggas now, homie. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? De'Aaron Fox, you know what I mean? I want to see all
Oh,
these.
he's coming in. Yeah, he's looking like.
I want to see all
I
the
remember
young
they
niggas.
traded. They traded when they traded Halliburton away, and then Halliburton's made all-star teams and shit. So it's like, who's better? But Fox is better than Halliburton. We
I
need
don't
to
like
look at Fox. We need to
Halliburton's
start.
okay. Halliburton's a good 2 or 3 on the team. Like if he was with a colder nigga, he'd be cold too. Like Halliburton.
He needs a guy who can he needs a guy who can go. I think Halliburton needs a nigga who can just go on the wing. Like their 1-2 is Siakam, but Siakam ain't just a nigga that you run the break with. Go
Both they
nigga on some.
wings.
He need like a Jason
Like
Richardson type
Halliburton,
nigga.
he'll be good on the Clippers.
Who
He'll be
Halliburton?
perfect for the Clippers. Halliburton be perfect on the Clippers with James Harden. Because he needs a person that create. Because Halliburton want to catch it to do his shit. He don't need. I don't want him dribbling the ball, this weird ass little dribbling all that.
I want Halliburton just doing some Jason Kidd shit. Get the ball in the break and lead the break.
You
Start
know what I
fucking
mean?
throwing lobs off. That's what I'm saying. He got niggas to do that with, but he need like a really like a nigga who can go on the. I'm trying to think of like the comp. Like if he had like a Miles Bridges there too, he just need a nigga who's just a monster on the wing, who just catching and then yamming, putting shit in the rim. Like if he a nigga was like Vince Carter, young Vince Carter, some shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, the NBA's getting interesting, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's starting to get more interesting because shit's starting to shape up a little bit.
Lonzo told his brother the truth. Like, nigga, go over there, go get your bread.